se inscrevendo. Vou estar começando aqui a live aqui, galera. Nossa live aqui no PlayStation 4. Vou só estar editando aqui nessa live. Tô arrumando aqui a escalação do time para nós começar, galera. Vamos lá, galera. O pessoal que for chegando aí já vai se inscrevendo. Pessoal, tá dando para me escutar na live? Pessoal, tá dando para me escutar na live? Sejam bem-vindos à live. Bora, galera, vamos lá. Deixa eu arrumar o time aqui. Deixa eu ver aqui quem que tá com condição boa. Opa, Vini Júnior. Vini Júnior. Deixa eu ver quem mais que vai entrar aqui. Queria trazer o Neymar também, mas pra mim trazer o Neymar, deixa eu ver quem que eu tiro aqui. Daqui o Vini Júnior, menino Ney. Quero ver quem que eu ponho na ponta ali. Rápido. Ver quem que é mais rápido ali. Agora aqui na direita que tá sendo problema. Eu vou deixar assim por enquanto. Vou deixar assim. Bora pra lá e vamos jogar. Deixa eu mudar o escudo aqui do time. Botar aqui. Galera, tava jogando agora de pouco, eu tive que cortar o cabelo, tava jogando contra um cara na ranqueada, tive que quitar a partida. Se o cara estiver assistindo live aí, eu parei, foi contra esse cara aqui. Eu quitei pra tá indo cortar o cabelo, cara, eu tinha esquecido da hora. Vamos lá, bora pro jogo.
Oi, Everton, tudo bem? Everton, eu vi aqui sim o que eu mandei falando tudo. Cara, tá tudo em ordem, tá? O apartamento não foi alienado pela CDHU, ele tem só o financiamento aí da Caixa, é o processo de venda normal, tá? A pessoa que for comprar, ela tem todas as despesas de documento, essas coisas. Então, assim, você não tem mais despesa para vender, também é pago seu financiamento, né? Se a gente fizer no dominó, tipo assim, dá R$ 100.000. 74 vai para o pagamento da quitação do financiamento, fica 20 mil na sua mão. Daí 100 mil seria para os honorários imobiliários ali. Então, eu acho que dá para fazer desse formato sim. Acho não, dá para fazer sim.
Vamos lá, hein, galera. Pessoal que for chegando aí na live aí já vai se inscrevendo.
Ele tem só o financiamento aí da Caixa, é o processo de venda normal. E depois o contrato é feito depois.
Eu tava escutando um áudio aqui, galera, desliguei. Agora vamos focar na live aqui. Olha o time do adversário aí, ó. Ué,
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
pessoal que for chegando na live aí vai
Looks
se
like a big
inscrevendo,
game, sounds like
vai
a big
deixando seu
game.
like.
Everyone involved is
Vamos rumo à
absolutely up
primeira
for it.
divisão, galera.
And we're underway.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable. Drogba clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Drogba. Not the most accurate pass. He has found a way through.
Nossa, eu não tô gostando do Drogba não, cara. Ele é muito lento.
Zielinski.
Vou botar ele no banco. Quem tirou o Drogba aí, escreve
Tries to
na,
play it through.
na live aí, galera.
Oh, such a clever touch. That pass isn't the best. Thiago. There he goes. Thiago!
Nossa.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's going to be disappointed with that. Chance for a shot!
Quase, mano.
Same again, same outcome.
Quase tomou gol.
Peter, wave after wave of attacks, now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Thiago goes short. Borussia Dortmund have
Ah,
the chance to
não,
go the
é
other
mal.
way.
Nossa.
It's Thiago! Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No, he's not getting any further than that. Looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. Borussia Dortmund yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Shevchenko. Zielinski.
Well, I think Thiago's going to have a massive role to play in this game, Peter. Best deployed deeper in midfield. He likes to drop back into defence at times, force that defence wide and forward, creating overloads, while constantly looking to play balls into feet, those little half spaces.
He does all of that in his unique style with a certain swagger.
Yeah, but he has another side to his game which I also really like, the athleticism that allows him to switch to a more box-to-box role when needed, especially when he's partnered with a more static defensive midfielder.
Thiago. Vasco da Gama are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession. Oh, Mbappe!
They want to be quick to recover this. Yehi has ended up in no man's land. And it's Thiago. Nice physical challenge. Gerrard. Achiampong cuts out the pass. Zielinski. Fernandez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now this could be a chance. Big chance!
Tomou o gol.
Goal! Vasco da Gama! And it's Vasco da Gama who take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Vasco da Gama have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's their second corner of the game. Trossard! But he's left disappointed.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Zabani.
Borussia Dortmund certainly could do with a positive spell.
Eu não
for
sei
the
se é a minha
remainder of this
formação.
half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Mano, tá difícil.
Oh, sweet feet. He's on it. Can he get away? Getting up there!
Tá difícil aqui, hein?
Harmlessly behind. Somewhat off
Aí.
target. Played down the flank.
Mano, meu
You
time
can
não
never be
vai.
short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Olha isso, velho.
A shot. A real chance and a real let-off.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with
Vamos
that.
mudar essa
Shame
formação.
it didn't work the keeper a bit
Eu
more,
acho que é a formação minha que não tá legal.
Beraldo. And it's Gerrard. Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko.
Só dá o cara, mano.
Fernandez. Not the most convincing of passes. No, that was never going to make it. Gerrard. Gerrard makes a dash for it. Chance!
Aê, até que enfim foi um gol.
They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attack.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, the glass is either
Pessoal,
half full or
quem tiver na
half
live aí já
empty. Neither side yet
se inscreva.
to impose themselves, and it's level pegging
Quem
at
tiver na
half.
live aí se inscreva.
Now we're How do you review the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty
Nossa,
happy
demos
that
um
the side
chute no
managed to
gol,
come in
mano.
on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them.
Mano,
They stemmed
qual
the tide,
formação
got their
será que vai dar
equalizer,
certo aqui?
and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Tá complicado, viu?
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Drogba vai sair. Tá jogando nada.
Teremos uma substituição.
Vamos ver se essa formação aqui eu jogo melhor.
And so we're off again. Thiago, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And this is Shevchenko. And he's quick to return it. Brilliantly cut out.
Nossa.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. And here's Gerrard. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he finish?
Olha, já melhorou, hein?
Goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's rising.
Quase.
Boom, header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Borussia Dortmund do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Ah, e a cagada, mano. Olha o que eu fiz. Não pode isso.
What kind of chin-up the players got in order for that to happen so soon. Whatever was said by the boss, who's looking absolutely pumped on that sideline, really has given all of those players a renewed sense of purpose.
Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Que cagada.
So here comes the
Precisam
substitution.
melhorar e muito, mano.
Vasco da Gama
Nossa
have
gameplay.
their lead.
Look, he's the one
E no
everyone
PS4.
expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must
Hey.
stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
McAllister simply refused to be outdone there. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now he's running up. It's Gerrard! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. What's destined for the flank?
Oh, great feat, that.
He is through here.
Cafu. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
This is a promising build-up. Kvaratskhelia on and the finish!
Toma.
And he's stuck it away.
Vamos.
And on this day, when he celebrates his 200th appearance, a memorable moment. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means the
Nossa,
keeper
não pode
is
tomar
well
o
truly beaten.
terceiro aqui, mano. Aí fica complicado.
And it didn't take him long.
Vamos, Jess.
Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It is compelling.
Vai,
It's
Vinícius.
utterly
Vai,
compelling.
Vinícius.
Well, there's resilience
Boa.
for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Vinicius Junior. Kvaratskhelia. And here.
Golaço. Ah,
It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
foi falta, juiz.
There's a beautiful simplicity about it. McAllister! Whistle's
Oh,
gone and the
de
referee
repente,
has given
pênalti.
a penalty. Borussia Dortmund presented with a golden opportunity here.
E o que aconteceu? O cara quitou, mano? E o que aconteceu? Será aí? O cara quitou? Aê, quitou. Aê. Mudar essa formação minha aqui então. Já vi que aquela outra ali não. Ver quem que vai jogar. E McAllister aqui, ó. É um barulho, cara. Acho que agora parou o barulho. Tá melhor agora, galera? Quem tiver na live aí, se inscreva, pessoal, me dá uma força. Quem tiver na live aí, se inscreva, pessoal, me dá uma força. Quem não, meu canal, a gente tem vídeo de muitas fichas de jogadores, tem gameplay de tanto de mobile. Vamos pro jogo. É isso aí, pessoal. Aqui a gente tem gameplay de PlayStation 4, de mobile. Vamos ver. Ver como é que é o time do cara. Pro jogo. Vou colocar o som da torcida, não tá saindo o som da...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're
Eu
up
vou
and
mudar
running.
essa narração.
It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Can he finish?
Ah, mano, era só fazer, ô McAllister. Poxa, mano. Sai na cara do gol, já é difícil, né?
And it's Neymar. Oh, good ball! Yeah, ball!
Ai, o goleiro do cara agora é o Neuer, mano. Pegando tudo.
Now, can they get him away? Goes for a shot!
Ai, meu Deus,
He
era
is
só tocar,
desperate to get on the
Everton.
score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Serginho, great defending, strong and determined. Threads one in, and this is Shevchenko. He's got away, and he was alert to it. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Guardiola deals with that comfortably.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Boa,
And
Beraldo,
it's
boa.
McAllister. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's running
Agora,
from
fazer,
that
Shevchenko.
Shevchenko!
Aê.
Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Can he get on the end of this? That's an imaginative pass. Beraldo. No way through. Looking for options for movement. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Raul. Serginho wriggles his way through. No, it's come to nothing. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Half an hour played now. Beraldo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now that looks a decent ball. McAllister.
Agora, Neymar, vai com
He
você,
is
vai
through
Neymar.
here.
Traz o Hexa pra nós, Neymar.
And that has put paid to that. Aims beyond the
Agora.
defence. And this is Shevchenko.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that was vital.
Borussia Dortmund can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Over to the right flank.
Ah, o time cansou, hein?
Raul. Vardiol ploughing through the middle. Gerrard.
Ah, vamos, gente. Não pode cansar agora não. Tá acabando. Não pode tomar segundo.
Serginho. Vardiol.
Vai, cara.
Real chance!
The keeper was likely to need his...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Neymar. Plays the return pass. McAllister running with intent. Now he's running away. Is that Shevchenko? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Shevchenko is offering a
Nossa,
right
seria bom o
smile there.
segundo gol agora, hein?
This possibly the last play of the half. Yamal.
Vai,
Great
Beraldo.
chance! You've got to be quick. Oh, it's fallen loose again.
Nossa,
That
mano.
marks a high-octane end to the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
And Shevchenko!
Agora, Neymar.
He's had it taken off him. Great vision. Now it's Shevchenko. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Lovely feet.
Ô, louco, McAllister, não deixa não.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Spread out to the left. Engages
Neymar
and
não
forces
tá
him
bom,
off the
não.
ball.
Tirar o Neymar.
Rice. Raul. And it's Rice. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Beraldo. Shevchenko has found the net here, of course. Borussia Dortmund just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Yamal. He's found a way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Vai entrar. De Dembélé. Kvaratskhelia. Vinícius Júnior. Não, por enquanto é só isso, só o ataque só. O meio campo mantém.
Substituição em andamento.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. And it's Dembele. Dembele scooting forward. Flings in across. Vinicius Junior! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Shevchenko. Gerrard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Shevchenko is herring after that one. McAllister. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Serginho. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Resolute defending there. Vinicius Junior. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Produces a cross. Serginho. A good play on the left-hand side here. De Gea claims comfortably.
Corinthians really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. They've got to make this nice and quick.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Serginho getting forward. Serginho wants to run onto this. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Kvaratskhelia proves just a little bit too strong. Akanji. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vai, Vinícius. Vai,
Kvaratskhelia
Vinícius.
gets a good foot in there.
Meio campo tá cansado. Vamos ver quem que dá pra me pôr. Será que ele pega da MLG? Opa, pegou. Aí sim.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 13.
And it's Alexander Arnold.
Vai ser substituído
Crossing.
pelo jogador.
Cleared without
Camisa 10.
hesitation.
Teremos uma
This usually is the time
substituição.
teams go into conservation mode.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Shevchenko. Chance here to counter.
Acabou
And
aí.
time is up. Borussia
Será que vai
Dortmund
subir ou
have
tem que
held
tomar uma
on.
vitória?
They have
Né?
doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the
Nossa.
tightest of leads.
Jogamos bem essa partida, mano. Mal uma vitória pra subir ainda. Já vi que o Neymar não dá ali. Deixa eu ver quem que dá pra me pôr no lugar do Neymar aqui. Tem que ser um ponta rápido, mano. Do Mbappé era ser perfeito ali, mas não tá em condição E. Ah, trazer Mbappé pra cá, mano. Agora esse cubo aqui, ele pega de MLG? Não. O cubo vai sair fora daqui. Vou trazer pra cá o Zelinski. Tá em condição aqui. Ah, na verdade, deixa eu ver aqui o... Ah não, deixa assim mesmo. Por enquanto tá assim o time. Ai, 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 olha que a Konami manda um time com a força 2200 e pouco. Nossa, falta uma partida pra me subir, mano. Não é em Hazard. Quero deixar o Dembélé pro segundo tempo. Nossa, olha o time do cara. Ei, mano. Batistuta, Gullit, time massa, velho. Ronaldinho Gaúcho. O técnico dele é o Gattuso. Será que não aguenta?
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. So we're very much on the way now. And Shevchenko. And he's straight offside. Takes the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Toma cuidado que ele tem umas. Deve ser jogador já que joga faz
And we
tempo.
have our very first quarter.
PlayStation 4 aqui. Eu tô começando agora. Eu joguei videogame há muito tempo atrás, mas eu tô voltando agora.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Eita. Nossa, ainda bem que saiu agora.
It's a goal kick. And this is Hazard. And the keeper's got it again.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Shevchenko. He's a sharp little ball here.
Ai, a mão. Cortei pro lado errado.
And the counter is on. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Here's found the way through.
Amo Hazard.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Knocks it into space. Picked out brilliantly.
Ai, Deus.
Shevchenko was alert
Errei.
to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koku. Borussia Dortmund so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Hazard wins the duel this time. Hazard scooting forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Spread out to the left. Alexander-Arnold. Gerrard. He is through here. Tries to play it through. And he's there to belt it away. Caught offside that time.
Vamos ganhar, vamos ganhar.
Koku. Corinthians are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to...
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
He's looking wide. Half an hour played now. That is good alertness. Now it's Shevchenko. Gerrard. Gerrard ventures forward. Yamal. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lamine Yamal is offering a right smile there.
Pessoal que estiver na live aí, pessoal, deixa o like, se inscreva. E dá aquela força ao canal
Gerrard plays it
começando agora.
short. And now they can spring out of
Errei ali a
defence.
jogada.
The through ball.
Vai, Guardiola.
Bullet. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Koku. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Here's a chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Ball looks a good one. Now it's Danny Olmo. Not a hint of offside here. Tries a shot!
Golaço.
Goal! Borussia Dortmund! That really is quite fabulous. All his
1-0.
own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
40 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 9.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Ronaldinho. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And Coco! No, not quite.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Great vision. Roberto Carlos makes the interception.
Minutos de acréscimo.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Over to the right flank. Now it's Shevchenko. And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Borussia Dortmund go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Tempo já.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Borussia Dortmund just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 22.
So off we go again.
Vai ser
Borussia
substituído pelo
Dortmund
jogador,
leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Real chance! That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Gerrard. And here's Hazard.
Hazard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gattuso. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldinho. Oh, sweet feet. Ronaldinho's... He leaps for it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, they can break here. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Enquanto vai sair o Lamine Yamal para entrar daqui para a esquerda. Esperar o adversário agora. Galera, vocês têm alguma sugestão de vídeo, alguma coisa aqui pro meu canal?
Dani Olmo. And it's Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. Dani Olmo. Zanetti cuts it out. Bullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. There will be a throw-in. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Beraldo. And claimed it back swiftly. Ronaldinho!
Entregar a paçoca aí,
Really
não.
anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mexer no time.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 8. Sai para a entrada do
And the
jogador.
keeper beats it away.
Camisa 14.
And Del
Temos
Piero!
uma substituição.
And that's off target.
Del Piero clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
That's going wide left. Borussia Dortmund have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal! Oh,
Quase.
denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's had a shot! And it's come back
Goal.
out to him. And
Boa.
that's a sharp finish.
É, de bem beleza.
And this is getting
Aí,
better
garoto.
and better.
Vamos
Some
subir.
heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to
Bonito
end
do
up.
time,
This isn't
100%
about luck
Jesus.
at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
O máximo que eles estão ganhando
And it
aqui.
didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Great chance! It's
Nossa,
loose now and they want
que
to get it back.
sufoco.
Now it's
Agora em que?
Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia carries the ball down the right. Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. Ronaldinho. Now Gattuso. Zanetti.
Vamos tirar, tira a defesa, tira. Nossa, a defesa
Look,
pra
this
fora.
is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Será que eu consigo chegar na primeira? Mexer no time. Sei se eu ponho o Drogba ou o Vinícius Júnior. Eu vou pôr o Vinícius Júnior no Drogba. Não tô achando que esse jogo aqui é pro Drogba, cara. Eu vou pôr ele pra fazer o pivô lá na frente. Tem alguém pra escorar a bola. Os 2 pontos.
Borussia
Substituição
Dortmund
Tomar uma
making
água aqui,
further
garganta.
changes here and in quick succession. Drogba to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
That pass isn't the best. McAllister.
Well, he certainly
Era
wasn't
pro
in the mood to
Drogba.
take any risks.
Droga vai
So,
fazer
third
gol
corner of the
aqui.
game.
Não precisa, ó. O cara toda hora tá tirando o Ronaldinho
Gerrard
dele.
moves short.
Só virar e fazer Drogba. Olha lá. Que eu falei?
Relentless! Just relentless!
Falei que esse jogo
And
aqui era
that
pro
for him
Drogba.
is goal number 10. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Ah,
And
achei que
here's
essa bola ia
Del
sair.
Piero. Neither of these two want to come up. Good chance here! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Tira, tira. Tira,
Oh,
tira
what
daí.
is
Tira. Vai. Ah, não, gente. Vamos.
Oh, he's having a go! Racing over the bar.
Corinthians
Vai,
have
cara,
obviously
tudo.
gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing
Que
a
massa,
flaw or
velho, cara.
two.
Tem-
I think the best thing they can do is just move
Eu
to plan
gostaria
B.
de ter um time desse.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. Oh, that's neat. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to
Quebra.
retrieve it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's had it taken off him.
Agora.
Now it's
Ah,
McAllister.
juiz, não tá impedido
McAllister
não.
finds himself offside. Ball's played through.
Agora.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's found some space. Shapes the shoot!
Nossa,
And
era
now
o
it's a race for the
quarto.
ball.
Era o segundo do Drogba.
I think that's
Agora.
great defending. He just made sure he was in the right
Bem-vindos,
place to
Melhores.
block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Nossa.
This
Ixi,
is
se eu
Drogba.
consigo girar ali era gol.
Taken back almost at once.
Nossa,
Beckham.
errei o
Nicely
timing,
shaped ball.
né? Vai,
That's good
gordinho.
vision. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gerrard looking to provide the solidity his team so need. He's found a way through. Dembele. Dembele!
É, Dembele.
Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him. Well timed, excellent interception. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of
Agora
what we
subir
saw.
de divisão, né?
Dembele taking in the accolades, having been
Oh,
named
caralho.
man of the match
Que massa,
and
tio.
deserved.
Aí, voltamos para a segunda. Vamos ver se eu taco o Vinícius Júnior aqui. Na ponta esquerda. Aí no segundo tempo entra o Dembele. Vou no banheiro, galera, rapidinho, já volto. Isso aí, galera. Bora tentar subir pra primeira divisão. Ó, pegamos um palmeirense, Catanduva. Que massa do cara. Olha o time do cara. O cara tem um time massa. Na rodada passada nós conseguimos ganhar também de um time massa também, né? Na outra parte. Espero que não esteja jogando de IA.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard. Pull it. Oh, no joy this time. Gerrard. And Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beraldo. Dani Olmo. And here's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Has to go back here. Pull it.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Pele. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot. And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Pinches it off him. Distributed tidily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ah, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yamal. And this is Shevchenko. Gerrard pulls it back. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Borussia Dortmund yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Adversário difícil, mano.
Cannavaro.
Palmeiras definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Beraldo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Shevchenko.
That was lovely, that.
Played into space. And he welcomes it in. Gerrard! Oh, he's been caught on it. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Caceres getting this one clear. That's a shade optimistic. Cannavaro.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Olmo. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Best. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Pelé, it's Pelé!
Nossa, é jogo de paciência, jogo duro isso aqui, cara.
Pelé really must be thinking what he has to
Já
do
logo
to
na
score
estreia da segunda divisão.
Palmeiras with the corner, they're first. Good take, tries a shot!
Tomou o gol.
Palmeiras! And there is your opener. Simplicity itself.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
A first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And Shevchenko, Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Pelé. Shevchenko. Ronaldinho.
Borussia Dortmund certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half. Just a second.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Dani Olmo. And here's Shevchenko. Great chance! And that's in!
Conseguimos diminuir.
Deep into first half stoppage time. A timely strike. One sweeping move executed with deadly
Adversário
efficiency.
Yeah,
fortíssimo.
when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that brings the first half to a close.
O pessoal que tá
It was a
chegando na
very
live aí,
watchable
ó.
and
Vamos
entertaining
esperar pra
half
vocês
of
o time do
football.
adversário.
It's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game.
Olha o time do
breathless
cara
and
aqui, ó.
laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent.
Olha o meu.
To go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Down to business again.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
important interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Ronaldinho. It's a promising position. It's an impressive jump. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gehi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Yamal. In with the challenge.
Ia dar uma mexida no time, vamos ver se melhora.
No time do Palmeiras, camisa 17. Sai para a entrada.
Eu vou chegando na live aí, deixa seu like, pessoal, se inscreva no canal.
Substituição.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they've a decent chance? And that's off target.
Drogba probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Borussia Dortmund needing a change of fortune here. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Rummenigge. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's bust, and this is Pele! Pele! Beraldo. Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. Ronaldinho. He's in a great position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Gehi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Drogba. Best. And here's Drogba. Stood up well to him there. Ronaldinho. And he's picked out the run. And he was quick to react. Beraldo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Drogba. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldinho. And Dijk cuts it out. Gerrard. Best. He's got a real chance. Georgie Best. Amazing. A finish right from the top draw.
Não dá, o time do cara é muito bom.
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 7.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa
So the lead
8.
now is 2.
Deixando
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
This is Scholes. It's Scholes! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Palmeiras, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, shapes to shoot! It's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So could they be onto something here? McAllister, and the pass is intercepted. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Guardiola. Rummenigge. And claimed it back swiftly. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to get free. Quick look, then plays it in.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Looking for a runner. Kvaratskhelia. Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. Pass is just off target. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Essa aqui não deu não, cara. O cara é muito forte e a formação dele é muito recuada, mano. A nossa estreia não foi boa na primeira. O cara é de primeira divisão, mano. Parabéns ao adversário aí. Tem um timaço e uma formação muito boa, mano. Joga muito bem. Parabéns ao adversário. Tem um timaço e uma formação muito boa, mano. Joga muito bem. Vamos ver agora se eu consigo recuperar, né? Ou se eu caio de volta para a terceira. Olha, outro timaço, olha. Olha isso daqui.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So off we go then.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
That's been cut out, well played. And this is Ibrahimovic. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's picked it up out wide, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mateus. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Belletti. Ronaldinho. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Dani Olmo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Bale. Bale puts them all in. Dani Olmo. Shevchenko. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Belletti. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Gerrard. And this is Shevchenko. And he's definitely onside. Shot a goal! That's another chance!
Vamos!
Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Borussia Dortmund are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
He is through here! And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Victoria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Shevchenko. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bale has it in a wide position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Great vision. Chance, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, they could be caught out here. Serginho. Good running, strong, and real chance! He's got a goal! Vitória are back in business! And that is about as cool as they come. He picks his
mano, era pra
spot
tomar esse gol não.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you...
He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Vamos!
Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself...
Ibrahimovic!
Ah, mano, pode, mano. Sai o gol e já toma outro.
The lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Vitória dragged themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Has been indicated.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. He's had a shot! Gerard. Shevchenko. And the whistle goes for half-time. Borussia Dortmund are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. It's Ronaldinho! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Can he finish? Goal!
Vamos!
Borussia Dortmund! Into the lead once more. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Borussia Dortmund leading now. Nesta. Bale. And it's Bale. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 10, Vinicius
Drogba
Junior.
was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Number 8, Gerard. Coming on the field, number 21, Hazard.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Didier Drogba. Number 17, Kvaratskhelia.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
McAllister.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, that's well done, really robust. McAllister did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? Corner it is. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard going forward. Kvaratskhelia. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yehi. Short changes him with that pass. Driving chance for a shot! Hazard. Good play for Dembele. He has found the way through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bale.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Dembele receives him in a wide position. And this is Hazard. Hazard gets snagged offside.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's a sharp pass. Knocks it into space. Hazard gets into a good position. Oh no, this does not look good. Tries to play it through. Bale looking to receive it in space. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Lovely bit of skill. It's Bale! And the difference is still 1, but only just.
Bale was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Mateus. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Vitoria really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give them...
Takes a shot! And a neat finish! They have stolen level at the last! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at
Esse
one
jogo é
end, they
duro,
end up
cara.
shipping
Tá
a goal
ganhando
at the
3 a
other. And
2.
it's all due to wonderful
Você recua o
counter-attacking.
time e vai lá e
They
toma
hardly had time to
empate.
even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's clever. And he's in on Law! And that is wildly off target. extra minutes added on. Serginho has the space to scheme. Azar. And the pass is intercepted. Rivaldo. Spread out to the left. And the shot! And that's it! They will have to shake on that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result in my opinion.
E eu não vou falar. Ai, meu Deus. Outro time difícil, né? Vai pegar.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Italy have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Now it's Shevchenko. There they go, hunting in packs.
Shevchenko clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Here's a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. Chiellini can get it clear. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. And here's Shevchenko. That's been slipped through. Dani Olmo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dani Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This is their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Little pass back. And here's Gerrard. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So we're still where we started right now. De Rossi.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort. Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Shifted it to the flank.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Chiellini. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Ronaldinho. And he's picked it up out. Goes for a shot! It is a fantastic goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Italy have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves.
It's Ibrahimovic! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. De Gea claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Yamal. Back to the keeper it goes. Check, a keeper with complete command over his defence. And here's Shevchenko.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Yamal. Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Ibrahimovic! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Dani Olmo, Beraldo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's really well manoeuvred. It's Ibrahimovic! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly and that is all they have time for. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Borussia Dortmund really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Shevchenko. Chiellini is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That's been cut out, well played. Beraldo. Now it's Shevchenko. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Now it's Shevchenko. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Oh, played right into his path. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Ronaldinho. Solar takes a shot! And it's been shipped out wide. Now it's Dani Olmo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Lovely, now then. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Ronaldinho. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
De Rossi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to pass it through. Vieira. Oh, nicely intercepted. And this is Shevchenko. Good chance here! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cambio di giocatori.
Corner number 3 coming up. Varane tries to clear. Italy are looking to go forward now. Spread neatly, and he's intervened well there. Beraldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. That's a cute ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. McAllister. Kvaratskhelia. Great defending, strong and determined. Solar. And this is Ronaldinho. Crossing. Oh, important interception. And that interception was... Chance! No, not the best of headers.
Borussia Dortmund seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And this is Messi, and the shot! Goal! They are playing them off the park. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. And a neat finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Italy are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into the last 5 minutes. This is a promising build-up. De Rossi. And here's Drogba.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision. Borussia Dortmund truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Now it's Drogba. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Drogba. This is Dembele. Vieira. And the referee brings
Já
it
era,
to a
galera. O
close.
cara joga muito, não tem nem como
Borussia
ganhar.
Dortmund cannot
O time do
spin
cara
this any other way.
é uma Ferrari.
Came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed
Esse
them
aí já
off.
pegou a primeira divisão. Aí,
Would
já
you
pegou.
summarise what we've seen
Ixi,
today then, Jim?
One-sided
top 800,
and only
não
one
tem
winner,
nem como.
Peter. The players
Joga muito. Parabéns aí ao adversário. Galera, eu vou encerrar a live. Esse foi a live de hoje. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Se inscreva aqui no canal, deixe seu like, compartilhe com os amigos. Fui!